one. So Los Angeles Lakers have an absolute must-win, very important matchup against the Golden State Warriors today. Lakers right now are still the 9th seed. They're 2 games back of 8th, 3 games back as 6th and 7th. But they're only 1 game ahead of the Warriors for falling to the 10th seed. The Warriors, if they win, guess what? They're 9th. We do have another matchup later on, but you can't afford to take an L against the Warriors. You have to win this game. If you beat the Warriors, now you got 2 full games over the Warriors, and you would have the tiebreaker going into that final matchup towards the end of the season. It just, you can't take this loss. Top of that, you're at home, right? So you definitely need to win the home game against the Warriors, right? These are these kind of important games that the Lakers just keep finding ways to lose, and they need to start finding ways to win these games. It looked like, hey, maybe Steph wasn't going to play. Steph and Draymond Green both were questionable as of yesterday and earlier this morning. But, of course, it's the Lakers, right? We all knew that they weren't going to sit. Guys could have their leg fall off, and all of a sudden it's magically regrown, and they're ready to go. A guy has some crazy season-ending injury, doesn't play all season, but plays the 2 games against the Lakers. You're like, what is going on here? It's crazy how that works. But, hey, I say it all the time. I am one of the people that I like these matchups. I want everyone healthy. I want to see, because how do you really judge the Lakers? How do you really scale the Lakers compared to some of these other teams? If everybody's out. Obviously, the Lakers need as many breaks as possible because of the hole that they've dug themselves into. But look, a team like the Warriors, you match up well with. You should be able to beat them. Lakers should have, obviously the usual guys that have been out lately are going to be out, but should have the core guys that you need to go and win this game, win this matchup. Just got to play the right way. Draymond Green, he was questionable, but he's starting based on the Warriors announcement of the starting 5. So with that, again, Anthony Davis got to dominate that matchup. Draymond Green's having a very good year on both sides of the basketball, really. He's having the best shooting season of his career. So that becomes a problem, right? Because that makes him a real threat. Usually what the Lakers will do is they'll kind of sag off of Draymond, kind of let him shoot, whatever. They still very well might. But this season, Draymond's he's really punishing teams that are doing that. But it's kind of one of those things where you kind of just live with it. You kind of just live with Draymond. Like if he goes off for 30, like you live with that type thing rather than having Steph go off. Because Steph's 30 is a lot more impactful than Draymond's 30, right? Because it's just Steph's the engine. Steph's the guy that gets everything going. But look, our 3 main guys of LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and D'Angelo Russell were complete no-shows in that Sacramento game. Got 2 days rest in between. I need a dominant performance. Anthony Davis is playing a smaller team that doesn't have that big bruiser that you're going to have to go up against and bang around with and just cause trouble, right? Like Anthony Davis needs to dominate this matchup. I need a, at least 25 to 30 point game from AD. Obviously, if everyone's cooking, right, and guys are shooting the lights out for us, and it's like, hey, let's not take away from what's working, then fine, so be it, right? Like if Anthony Davis has 14 and 15 and, just kind of holds it down, but the reason he only has 14 and 15 is because, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Spencer Dinwiddie, D'Angelo Russell, they all are just torching and cooking the Warriors, and, Lakers are up 30, then fine. Like, I'm okay with that. But it's probably not going to be the case. It's probably going to be a hard-fought, tough game because both sides desperately need this win. I'm fully expecting this to be a playoff-level type of basketball game where both of these sides are locked in, focused, and ready to go. I do have concerns about the Lakers in that regard because they usually, when we need them to lock down, focus, be ready to go, they've shown a lot this season that they're just not in it. So can't mess around. We need Anthony Davis to deliver. We need D'Angelo Russell. He's got to get back on track. Look, bad games happen. D'Lo, he's as great as he's been this season, he's been fantastic. I've been super high on D'Lo all year. I've hyped D'Lo. I've defended D'Lo. You name it, right? He's not a superstar, so he's going to have bad games here and there. I'm fine with that. I mean, the timing was terrible against Sacramento, but he's played very well this season, and it wasn't just him that didn't show up. Like if he was the only one and we lost because like D'Lo was a no-show, then I'd be like, dude, D'Lo, what are you doing? But it wasn't just D'Lo. Anthony Davis was basically just out there. LeBron James had probably his worst game this season as a Laker. I mean, it was terrible. I mean, he was getting abused by Harrison Barnes. It was bad. So okay, brush it off. Nothing you can do. Can't make up the losses. Can't make up for a bad performance, right? But you can kind of right the ship the rest of the way. I need D'Lo back. I need D'Lo ready to go. I need D'Lo focused. I need D'Lo, like, their guards can't stop D'Lo. D'Lo needs to abuse these guys. Go over the top. Handle business. Do your job, right? Get back on track. Get back to being the clear-cut third best player on this team, right? Obviously, I want to see other guys continue to shine. Rui Hachimura, right? This is a good matchup for him. I want to see him be effective and be efficient, and hopefully the Lakers actually utilize him and do things necessary to put him in proper position, right? Like, we need guys to pick it up. Our bench, Spencer Dinwiddie, this should be a good game for him. I'd like to see Din come in, be more aggressive, be more assertive against the Warriors guards, but the Warriors, they look like they're ready to go. It looks like they're going to be fully healthy. So this is going to be a good matchup, right? And the Lakers need to make sure that they're coming out the victor in this end, right? Austin Reeves, he usually likes to play the Warriors. We're going to need Austin Reeves to play big, right? Him and Rui Hachimura were the only two guys that showed up in that Kings game, right? Austin Reeves has been much better lately. I'm hoping that this continues to be a trend, that Austin Reeves, his three-point shooting has been great the last few weeks. He's just been more efficient and kind of looking more like the old Austin Reeves. Defensively, he's still been a liability, he's still been an issue, but at least on the offensive side of things, he's really picking it up. Because one of the big problems is he's been such a liability on the defensive side that when his offense isn't doing anything and he's turning the ball over and he becomes unplayable at times. Like, there are literal games where it's just like, I love Austin Reeves, man. I get Darvin Ham loves Austin Reeves, but like, he's killing us right now. Can you please get him out the game? I hope this isn't one of those games. We can't afford these type of games. Got to get these wins. Lakers have a very favorable schedule the rest of the way. Literally, all 15 games, you could easily see the Lakers winning. Thing is, not the Lakers, or it is the Lakers, so they're probably not going to win all 15 games, which, I don't expect them to anyway. Even if the Lakers were the best team in the league, going 15-0 is tough, right? So, but they should win at least probably 10 of these, right? You got to go at least 10-5, which would put you at 46 wins. I think that they realistically could go like 12-3. I think there's they'll have a couple games where they lose that you don't expect, a couple games that they win where you do expect. So I'm fine with seeing how it plays out, but man, we really need this win. We really need the Lakers to take this serious, buckle down, pull out this W. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? Excited for this game? Think the Lakers pull away with this W? However your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it. But man, seriously, this is, we cannot mess around. I do not want to have to come on here and be like, oh, the Lakers once again, blew it again. You are at home in a favorable matchup, right? The Warriors are the Warriors. Don't get me wrong. They're always a threat. You have Steph Curry. I get all that. But come on. This is if you were ever going to take a game, although I said the same thing about the Sacramento Kings, but if you were ever going to take a game more serious, this is the game. Sacramento is just a bad matchup for the Lakers, clearly. Right? So, okay, I can write that off. I can justify that. Hey, matchups are a thing in sports. Sacramento and Denver are the two just terrible matchups for the Lakers. They both are very similar teams, right? Obviously, Denver's just like a higher tier of Sacramento, but Sacramento's very comparable to Denver. Okay, I can kind of justify and write off that L. You can't do that with this Warriors. Like, it's inexcusable if you lose this game. So we cannot lose this game. Go out, do your job, get this win, and let's be ready. But anyway, again, let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Let's enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.